Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the AMA Entertainment TV Network. I'm your host for this evening. I go by the Visual Goat. Today, we have a very special guest in the building, man. Mr. DJ 808 himself. How you doing today, sir?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Man, I can't complain, man. The good Lord let me live another day, so I'm
That's
going to
right.
live it to the best of my abilities.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, before we get started, can you let everybody know who you are and what you do?
Right, my name is DJ 808, and I'm a DJ from 103.1 We Up in Huntsville. I'm on the air Monday through Saturday from 6 to 10, and I also have a Sunday show, which we call We Up Southern Soul Sunday, with your boy DJ 808. Comes on every Sunday from 8 to 9. So I'm actually on air 7 days a week. I do private parties, I do weddings or whatever, so I'm all over the city. We're really all over North Alabama, so but yeah, pretty much what it is.
Okay, okay. I like
And
to
you
hear
can
that.
also and also you can listen also on our website. All you gotta do is go to our website 103wp.com, go to the listen live, and you can listen to your boy. I'm in your pocket. If you got a phone,
Yeah,
I'm in your pocket.
that's right. That's right. They ain't got to ask where you at because they
You
right
ain't got
there,
to
right
ask
there.
me. I'm right there in your pocket. All you gotta do is pull it out.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so cool, man. You know that's a great thing that you're doing. Helping independent artists get heard by the masses. Especially being in
Right.
a hub like Huntsville. You got the colleges there. You got a lot of things going on in Huntsville. So that's definitely a great thing you're doing, man. Uh, you know, we definitely need to make sure we give people like yourself flowers. They're your flowers while you're here to smell them. You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying?
Thank you. Thank you.
Because a lot of people don't they ain't I don't know if they just feel like they too above themselves to give people their flowers, but I'm a big believer in, hey man, you gotta let people know like how much they appreciate it. So we definitely
Thank you,
appreciate
bro.
y'all. You putting on for a lot of people. Um
Thank you.
so all right, so how long you been, doing the DJ, how long you been at that station, so on and so forth.
I've been DJing for over 33 years, and I've been at the radio station for about 21 years. So yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I've
Oh
been
yeah,
in it
yeah.
for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to tell people you the one that's plugged in. You've been in that long, you know a thing or two now.
Man, sometimes I don't understand. I'm like, and especially around our local state of Huntsville, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is reach out. I tell you whatever you need to do. You know what I mean? But it's like I don't get it. They don't reach out. So,
Well, people too afraid to ask because they want to already feel like they know everything when nobody knows everything.
nah, not especially not in this game. If you're in this game, man, when I got finally figure out what's going on, I'm like the music part.
Hmm.
And making it, that's 15% of it. The rest of it is, man, you really got to, what I'm saying? So it's best to research before you jump in here because that's why you got a lot of people don't make it because they don't understand what's really going on.
Right, right. I'm with you. I'm with you. That's why they need to network with people like yourself and other people that's in it that's plugged in so they can know a thing or two.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Talk a little bit more about how you feel that the Alabama music scene, like what do you see the Alabama music scene going the next 5 years?
Actually, I see it growing. I actually see Alabama actually having a music scene, you know what I'm saying? Because you got different artists, if they can stay focused, is really doing things. Because Honeycomb Brazy, you know what I'm saying? When he got out, I mean, it's about the buzz. But
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, we got artists up here in Huntsville. We got Pope, you know what I'm saying? Then we got like we got some conscious artists that's not on the killing and all that or whatever, but actually speaking, like it's a cat. His name Answer Black Pearl. He's got some nice music up here, so I can see it. It's just everybody understanding and putting in the work what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And then also you gotta love it. A lot of them just want to get in and to make money and get the fame, but then when they realize it's backwards, you got to spend money before you get the money. It
That's
ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's like. But I see it growing. You know what I'm saying? People is starting to understand Alabama. I think you know what I'm saying. You know they realize like we're not the country bunkers like they think we are. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I mean, you know, ask finesse that. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, and to this
yeah, I'm
day,
sure
I
he
don't
learned.
play it. To this day, I don't care what he come out new. If he come out new and if he on a feature with somebody, I'm telling everybody out here now, I play it. But his part won't play until everything get rectified. You know what I'm saying? Because things happen down here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go all into it, but I was there at the club where the incident happened, where his brother performed instead of him to pretend it was him. I was there, and where I guess it hurt me more because I was a big fan. Because it's like I'm pushing his music. All of my music beds are his instrumentals. You feel me?
Mm,
So when I see that, I'm like, bruh. So the next day when I get to the radio station, I tell them what happened, and I told them, I said, look here, we represent the city. We can't let nobody come in here and do us like that in the city, and then we still push them like everything's all right. So I told them, I said, y'all can play him, but if you put him in my playlist, I'm not gonna play him. Period. And then they got behind me. That's why they ain't gonna play him. We just banned him from the station. Period. And we hadn't played since that day. We hadn't played a finesse two-time record since.
yeah, I don't blame
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, it's like that was uncalled for. You know
you.
what I'm saying, or whatever. And I don't really know what it takes to rectify what well, I do what it takes. Come back and do a free concert. That's all you gotta do.
Mm,
Because people spent money.
right, right,
People lost a
exactly.
lot of money. People just spent money to see you, not your brother. And I don't care about that all that other. You know, he said he was. Yeah, he was in the city, but you wasn't in the club. That's the thing. That's the thing. So
That don't make sense. Why you gonna be in the city and not in the club anyway?
right, you know what I'm saying. So it's like you know. So I don't, you know what I'm saying. And when I found out, you know, other incidents he did in Alabama like that, and then the way Alabama stood up and like, you just can't come to the state, period. I like that. That's when I was like, okay. All right, now we starting to, you know what I'm saying? Okay, look, so we can't just let everybody just treat us like that just because they think we, you know, so that,
Right,
and
right.
I stand on it, you know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, hey, it don't mind me, because it's like, yeah, it just got me
Yeah,
because I was a fan.
right, right, right.
That's what it was because I was a fan. Because I mean, the bro raw. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong. He was coming
yeah,
with some hits, but what?
yeah. But
Then you,
you
you gonna
feel
finesse?
like somebody stole something from you. You know.
Why you gonna finesse us like that? And we trying to back you?
Right,
All
right.
right, we'll show you what we really do then. You know. So it's like no. And the reason why I say that because that has happened. Somebody sent a record in, and he was on the feature. So I was like, hmm. Because you know, we messed with the dude with the record. I said, all right, I'll play it. But I ain't play his verse. So, you know, that's what it is. That's what it is with me, you know, on that. So,
But you
but
know that actually might have been good for the artist because now if the person want to hear from this part, now they got to go stream that artist song on other platforms to run the numbers up.
have to.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's really a low key thing because it's like I'm gonna play the song, but when they get to his part, I'm gonna cut it. So now if they want to hear from this part so bad, they got to go to the artist song who it is. They platform and stream it, so their numbers should have went up.
No, bro, I go in there and edit it out. I'm talking about you know you want to even know he in there.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I got
You know what I'm saying? You don't even
you.
know he in there. It's their artist.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
I
So
got
now, so they might put it out for each, you know, feature with him, but they be like, well, there ain't time we hit on the radio. Well, you know, just hit. If he got two verses, it's gonna be hit two verses. And
yeah,
I,
yeah,
you know, I'm a master editor. I can edit that shit that way. You know, it's my bag, my language, but I can edit the way they won't tell the difference.
yeah. You been in the
So
game, so that's second nature to you right there, for sure.
for real, I edit my show every day. So it's like, you
Yeah,
know, it's no
yeah.
problem.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Okay, okay. Um, so is there anything that you have coming up that you want to tell the people about?
No, not really, because what I do a lot of private parties. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of private parties and weddings and stuff like that. So most of the time on my weekends, I'm doing that. As far as like big events like that, no, I don't have nothing I don't have nothing coming up. But I'm just, I ain't really just out there doing events like far as doing my own events. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have the time because I mean I DJ and I radio, but I got a lot of other stuff I do, for like real estate and everything. And so it's like I'm constantly, so I ain't really I want to. Maybe I can find me somebody to manage or something or whatever, just set stuff up. Or find a promoter, whatever, that can use me and just set stuff up, whatever. But for me doing it myself, I really don't have the time to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like unless
Oh yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. Okay, okay. So let's dive into the award show questions for a second.
okay.
So, how long have you known about the Alabama Music Award Show?
I'm gonna tell you how long. The first 2 years that they started it, and I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember how far it was, but the first show, in the first 2 years, I won 2 awards.
Okay,
So I go all the way back from day one,
okay,
and it's like I won the first year. I think I won most slept on DJ, and then the second year I won radio DJ, on air personality, and then the mix show. I won two on the second year. So yeah.
okay, okay.
So it's
Oh yeah.
yeah. So it's and then actually last year I got I was presented the OG Johnny Legend Award. So
Mm,
that was just this 25. Yeah. So it's I like it. It's I like what they're doing, and it's just like any other big award show, except it's just focused on Alabama.
right, right.
And I mean, I like that, because it's we ain't got you ain't got to worry about everybody else in another state or this or what they doing. Like, you just worry about what we doing in this state. So hey,
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah,
that.
once you want to see your state, your state do what they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all these other states got these award shows and stuff that they doing. It's good to see Alabama doing something like that. You know what I'm saying? So everybody should support it because it's your state. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Um, so your experience, like, so talk about your experience at the award show. I know you won awards, but like your experience being in the building, being in the venue, like, what was that experience like for you?
Now the first the well really all three experiences of shows that I came to, I really I enjoyed it. It was like because especially that first one, what I'm saying. I mean the way they had it set up and everything. I mean, it was like pretty much like an honor. You know what I'm saying? And then I showed up. The thing about it is, a lot of artists, when I realized, like in the late on the years, what I'm saying, people who get nominated or whatever, you don't know if you won or not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's always good just to go ahead anyway, just in case you do, because each time I went, I've always networked with somebody that helped me go further than what, I needed to do. So that's the plus in it, you know what I'm saying? Because and now with the categories that they got now, that they didn't have like, the movies and all the film, and now you got your podcast and all this other stuff. It's like, okay, it's like, so if you doing something in Alabama, you can actually be recognized if you doing it, and that's what you want, recognition. You want the people to say, hey, this is what I'm doing, because then that can push you further or bring your business or whatever you're doing farther. You know what I'm saying? You might, you could be, and like artists, they have, I know they have stuff for artists to perform and stuff. Artists needs
Hmm.
to do that. They need to do that. If you're in Huntsville, yeah, sign up. You know what I'm saying? If it, yeah, of course you're gonna have to pay, but see, that's the business. They still ain't under that's their business. Yeah, of course you might have to pay the performer, but still, hey, you never know. For real.
I agree.
And
I
I
agree.
and I have a good time every time I go. You know what I'm saying? It's so I ain't I ain't, and this year, this past year rather, it was real nice. I like the way they had it set up. You had actually people doing, which they did interviews all the time, but I mean, you had different set of people set up doing different interviews and stuff. Everybody getting their thing, getting their thing on. So it's like I like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was more, So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So, last question before we wrap things up. What do you feel, in your opinion, is the best thing about the Alabama Music Awards show?
Best thing I feel about the Alabama.
Or best thing for artists, I would say, because since we're gonna focus on the artists, the best thing for the artists that the award show can do for them.
Exposure. I mean, even though it's an award show and they're giving away awards, to me, that's the one as far as in the state. Now that's one of the biggest networking events you could go to if you're trying to network. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to expand out your city, yeah, I mean, this the music awards is really one of the biggest events in out of the year in the state that you can actually go there to network. Now you know, they have little other stuff that's going on probably that you can network, but like I said, everybody don't know about it. Everybody from the whole state that knows about this one place that you meet, and then see that, I really don't know an event like that besides this, where you got the whole state involved that come together, and then of course, it's an award show like that. But to me, I look at it as, man, it's a gold mine right here for Alabama for networking. If you're trying to, if you're trying to expand your business and do something, but you got to willing to put in the effort and just show up. That's all you got to do, show up.
I
You
agree.
can't, if you don't show up, don't nothing happen.
Right, right.
So
No,
you got to, you
I
got to
agree.
show up.
I agree 100%. 100%.
And
Okay,
I,
so go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna wrap it up right there. I was gonna say I definitely appreciate you taking time out your busy schedule to come on today to to give us your thoughts on the award show.
All right, no problem. No problem at all. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, no problem. So everybody that's out there watching, you all have just watched another episode of the AMA Entertainment TV Network. Once again, I'm your host, the Visual Goat, and we'll see you all on the next episode. And we're out.